is the book's author, Steve Jones. You were a music industry insider for 30 years. As mentioned, you witnessed the rise and fall. Some of the examples that you point at, in addition to those that you named, Fleetwood Mac, you say they used the forces that almost tore them apart to make their best work.
It takes talent and skill and creativity to not waver from your mission, album after album, year after year. It's incredible consistency right down to that font. You can write anything in that font, and it screams AC/DC. Harley-Davidson sells the badass experience. Owning a Harley is like admission into the badass club. And the proof is in the demographics of the average Harley owner. The average Harley owner is a man approaching 50 who makes close to $100,000 a year. That is not the profile of an actual badass. And then reggae exploded. Eric Clapton recorded I Shot the Sheriff. Reggae was everywhere, and so was Bob Marley, becoming one of the most successful selling artists of the 70s, not because he compromised or because he recorded a disco song, no offense Rod Stewart, Kiss, and the Rolling Stones. He just did what was in his heart. And when reggae became popular, Bob Marley became incredibly popular with it, without ever compromising those core values. They changed their name, changed their look, and within 2 years, they were on their first world tour as Kiss. Kiss showed the world something it had never seen before. Ridiculous comic book makeup, pyrotechnics that were huge, fire and blood spitting out of Gene Simmons' mouth. It was crazy. Kiss got there not by being better. It's impossible to get that much better that quickly, to go from obscurity to a world tour in 2 years. But you can get there by being dramatically different from everybody else. The only thing that matters is the perception your consumer has of you. That is what defines you. And if it doesn't match up to what you think you are, then you have some work ahead of you as a brand. Because rockstar brands understand what their consumers believe to be true about them, and they live up to that with everything they do. I love the Red Bull brand for the risk it takes. They're constantly taking risks. Remember a couple of years ago, they threw a guy out of a spaceship? They threw Felix Baumgartner out of a spaceship, 130,000 feet in the air, with a parachute on. Somewhere, there's a guy in legal at Red Bull who went, okay, why not? What could possibly go wrong? It turned out okay. Red Bull got incredible amounts of publicity over it. But someone had to take a smart and calculated risk.